Hey Run Junkies, welcome to Runners Without Limits TV. And so often running is a bit more intricate than just lacing up your shoes and going for a run. Certain run types have specific purposes. Long runs, tempos, recovery. They all have a place in our running journey and our training cycle, but what do they all mean? Today, I'm going to run you through, I'm going to run through 6 different runs and how to use them. I'm gonna run you through. No, I'm not gonna do that. So let's start with the easy run. These are the bread and butter of your training cycle. Most of your weekday training runs should be easy. These are also known as base pace runs. You should be able to carry on a conversation without getting winded. These miles should be nowhere near your race pace, and you should be able to run this pace for a long time. Recovery runs are similar to easy runs, except slower and shorter. 30 minutes tops, that's it. The purpose behind these runs is to shake out the legs and get the blood flowing. You'll see these in high mileage training plans with few to no weekly rest days. Whatever your base pace is, this is slower than that. No need to check time or miles, just go out, check out, and shake out. The long run is the most important part of any high mileage running goal, and they are usually 90 minutes or longer. You might see a long run in miles or time, and depending on your goal, you might see some goal race pace miles in there as well. Now in those cases, you'll see a warm-up followed by a race pace set, then finishing with your return to the base pace and cool down. Long runs can be the most mentally challenging, so for my tips on how to conquer the long run, check out this video right here. Long runs across a training plan will get progressively longer to a point in order to build your endurance and stamina gradually. Now we get into the speed-specific workouts. You will likely only see between 1 and 3 of these workouts spread throughout the week, depending on your experience and your goals. But for a lot of runners, 2 of these per week is plenty because most of your running should be done at that easy pace. The first and favorite of my speed workouts is the fartlek, which means speed play. Basically think of these runs as switching gears during your run. Sometimes you're running at base pace, sometimes at goal race pace, sometimes maybe it's a red line sprint, and so on. Fartleks do not have to be structured, but you might see some programming. These are meant to be run by feel. Feel like going a little faster? Go. No pace parameters, no targets, just switch it up and play. The idea is to be comfortable and efficient at changing paces, changing gears, while you're also building endurance and stamina. Next up are tempo and threshold runs. These are defined and specific. You'll have a set mileage or time goal at a specific pace. You should be able to run this pace for up to 60 minutes or so before fatigue sets in. These are comfortably hard workouts, faster than your base pace, but sustainable for a while. Carrying on a conversation is much harder, and it takes some concentration to maintain this pace. You might see a tempo or steady state written as 3 miles at tempo, or 3 by 1 mile at tempo with a quarter-mile recovery pace. These sets include longer repetitions, which are different from the next and last type of workout, the interval run. These are shorter and higher intensity than the tempo runs and threshold runs. You'll see longer sets of shorter repetitions, maybe 6 reps to start out, sometimes even going up to 20 repetitions depending on the experience level of the runner. Hill repeats fall under this category, along with track intervals, and you might see these programmed as 6 by 30 second hills or 10 by 400s at faster than 5K pace. The point of the interval set is to get uncomfortable, feel the burn, embrace the suck, and then ultimately get faster. These workouts are hard, but practicing running hard leads to huge payoffs, not just in your speed, but also in your mental game. The bottom line is that every run has a reason, and when you incorporate each of these into your regular training cycle, or even if you see them on your plan, you know why they are there and how to do them. But here's my question for you today. Which one of these is your favorite? I'd love to hear about it. So please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, remember, you have no limits. Happy running.